welcome to my channel. Di sini kita akan bercerita mengenai interview dalam pelajaran bahasa Inggris. Selamat menonton, enjoy!
Has been a big year for you so far. Were you thinking this far ahead when you met your first call?
Actually, no. The two talks I had when making my call was the phone going to work. It was one of incredible achievement my team did. Finally, the reason we made that phone is because we were competing with the biggest company in the world and who had invented cellular. We believe in competition. Initially, next, we thought the time was right for personal phones to carry and enjoy the freedom to be anywhere.
Who did you make that first call to? How did your conversation go?
I saw my counterpart, Dr. Joe Angel. I distinctly remember what I said to him. I repeated 1,000 times. Joel is Marty Cooper. I'm calling you from a cell phone, but a real cell phone, a personal handheld portable cell phone.
Do you still talk with Joel?
As a matter of fact, he was so co-award of the Draper Award a few weeks ago. I do talk to him.
What impact did that call have you on your career?
My company really took very good care of me. It was just a step along the way. The call itself didn't have that much significance. The fact we were working very hard not only with this demonstration, but in filing to the Federal Communication Commission. We worked very hard on this whole project, and we ended up winning, and that was important. Not too long after that phone call, I became core director of research and development. Obviously, all that effort then hurt me out. Oh, that's it.
You worked for 10 years after the call to get cell phones into the market. What you fueled your interest in advancing radio and communication system?
Initially, you think about the fact I joined my company in 1954 and was working in what was called the two-way radio business. The essence of the business is giving people the freedom to move around while they communicate. We start out with the police and fire departments, and ultimately move the consumer. The motivation was always there, the recognition that people are fundamentally and inherently mobile, actually as important. In order to do that, you have to ask radio.
What's been the biggest surprise for you in the advancement of cell phone technology?
There were two surprises. One is the very rapid adoption. It seems so obvious today, but you can imagine the people who told us back in 1973, and even until 1983, and later that this was going to be a very limited market. And the second is nobody could ever have anticipated that you will put in a little box that a consumer could buy what was a supercomputer in the 1980s. It was just unimaginable. Just remember, in 1973, we had no digital cameras, no personal computers, no internet. The thought of placing a billion transistors in cell phone was.
Where do you see communication technology in 40 years? In other interview, you said you carry 3 phones on your belt and must stay current on all matters. Do you ever find yourself away from a telephone, away from technology?
Oh well, every night I charge my phone and go to sleep. Yes, there are times when I go skiing. I may carry a phone, but it's there to safety purpose. I'm not one who reads his email while he's riding up on the chairlift. I don't like to get away from technology. I still read a lot, having said that. Most of my reading is on computer, but yes, I do like to get away from technology.
Almost a decade growing up in the North End as a child. What the first true when you recall the area?
If been back to Winnipeg several times in the last 10 years, but just about 10 or 12 years ago, they actually tore down the house and restored my folk had a red wood in Charles. I remember the story very well. I had a little backyard and a minimal tree in it, but I built a tree house. I even remember the sidewalk, which probably has been replaced in the last 18 years or so.
Any final word for the young Martin Coopers out there still amazing cock battle, open and dismantling object to see how they work?
There are a lot of objects to be in faith. We need lots of curious people who will read this invention. I will encourage people who have that intent to fulfill their dream, because there are a lot of dreams available to be fulfilled. The most important advice that I give anybody interested is the only way you understand what is that people want and need is to immerse yourself and put your mind into the minds of those people. Okay. Everything I have learned is that the purpose of technology is to make people live better. Creating invention for the sake of the invention is probably the most dangerous for an engineer to do. It's the people that cannot the technology.
Hey guys, this is our video.
And thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like,
Comment
and
subscribe.
bye bye.
Well, I'm no one's fool.